People are quick to dismiss what they cannot understand, labeling anything new that does not have their ideology as a cult. What is a cult? A cult is a system of religious veneration and devotion directed towards a particular figure or an object. On the other hand, a group of people having religious belief or practices regarded by others as strange or sinister. Before you become dismissive, understand what a cult is. To be in a cult, you have to have a religious belief. It is safe to say Christianity, Islam, Judaism, and many other religions are cults. Religion itself is a cult. That is why Israel's Messiah, Yeshua, who you refer to as Jesus, war against the religious leaders during his time on earth. Yeshua argued and embarrassed the Pharisees and Sadducees, the religious leaders during his time. He wanted nothing to do with them and their practices. Yeshua also warned his people to have nothing to do with religion because religion would lead you astray from the Most High. Today, the world have numerous religious organizations leading Yah's people astray. Christianity is the largest of them all. Satan intrudes on your perception. He wants you to believe anything that goes against the popular teaching of the world is a cult. The scriptures said Satan is the god of this world and he ruled this world. Anything popular with the world is abomination with the Most High.
Ye are they which justify yourselves before men, but God knoweth your hearts, for that which is highly esteemed among men is abomination in the sight of God.
Christianity is the world's religion, accepted by many as the truth. Therefore, Christianity is a cult, according to your own words. This generation alienated anyone who's against his or her belief. Nobody is allowed to go against the popular belief system. The few that went against the satanic system was either killed, silenced, or humiliated in the media. If you are following the world, then you are following Satan, and the scriptures warn you, Satan is the god of this world.
In whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not.
Just as Yeshua said, people will accept the lies as the truth and the truth for a lie.
Who changed the truth of God into a lie, and worshipped and served the creature more than the Creator, who is blessed forever. Amen.
I want to warn you on following what is popular. It will lead you to destruction. Religion is the broad road that leads to destruction, and Christianity is leading many on the broad road to hell.
Enter through the narrow gate. For wide is the gate, and broad is the road that leads to destruction, and many enter through it.
A Hebrew Israelite is a nationality, not a religion. Many believe the Bible is a religious book, and it is not a religious book. Christians have stolen the ancient texts of the Hebrew Israelites, add and change many of their cultural practices, and convert their culture into a religion. Now the world is using the Hebrew Israelite sacred texts in a cult to worship Satan and demons. The Bible is not a Christian book, but a Hebrew Bible made for the descendants of the ancient people, the Israelites. Christians say the Old Testament is fulfilled. The New Testament is what we are to follow. The New Testament have many false doctrines included in the book. That is how the synagogue of Satan changed and stole the identity of the Israelites, used the Bible to control the world through religion, which we have determined is a cult. Nationality is what the world refers to as race. Your definition of nationality is the status of belonging to a particular nation. Alternatively, an ethnic group forming a part of one or more political nations. The Israelites was a nation of people, not a religion. They had customs and practices they followed that the Most High required of them, just as the nations of today have governments, and the governments have laws that the people have to follow. The difference between the Israelites and today's hierarchy, the Israelites have to keep the laws of the Most High. He was their government. Today, Satan changed everything and made you accept religion and governments to keep you enslaved and rebelling against the Most High. Before you dismiss something that you do not understand, educate yourself on what is happening. The new phenomenon that you are labeling as a cult is far from what you believe. This generation is quick to dismiss anything they do not understand. If the religious Christians read their Bible, you would know what is happening right now. Yet you Christians will not understand because the Bible is not yours. The awakening is happening before your very eyes, and you do not have a clue. A prophetic event written in the Bible, yet you are too religious to understand what is happening. You've been blinded by the lies of this world because you participate in a religion created for the world, Christianity. A Hebrew Israelite is not a cult, but a race of people returning to their original identity. The Israelites' identity is stolen, and they were given a new identity, labeled as the children of Ham, and their nationality colored to Negro, to Black, and now African American. The people you would like to believe are the scum of the earth, you know the curse of Ham and slaves? Well, these slaves have a history and a culture before they were scattered all over the world.
And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth even unto the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone.
You simple-minded people want to believe the ones you call slaves had no history prior to the slave trade. In addition, the God of this world, Satan, made them slaves for other nations to abuse. They are not slaves. They are the descendants of the chosen seed. They are returning to their roots. The God of their fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, is waking up his people to return to him and return to their heritage, following the customs of the Most High, the sovereign ruler, the creator of all, the God of Israel, a nation of people, not a religion.